What's good, Haji Knights? Today, I'm going to be making a video on Bellerick. Recently, he's been getting banned and picked quite often, and let's discuss why. And I'm going to show you a game on how to use him and how to properly utilize him. So the first thing we have to go over is his changes, right? His first skill cast was made faster, they increased his HP growth, and they also increased his defense. So I think that makes him overall tankier. But I think the main factor is his first skill, because literally when you cast it, if someone is in the way, they're going to get hit and they're going to get taunted. And I think that is huge. Anyways, let's get into the game first, and I'll talk about how you can implement these things. For the spell, I generally prefer Flicker because you can engage with Flicker really well on Belleric, but I think Revitalize isn't too bad for extra sustain. Here, I just tried to vision the opponents at the start of the game, that's it. I just wanted to give my team some info, and then I saw that the opponents were walking towards Harley's blue buff, so I just walk over there too to try and help him. I saw Benedetta use her first skill and also used her Petrify, so I tried to walk up and we secured the lethal, fortunately. Right now, this is not too good of a fight for us because we have a Chango and Harley. And to be honest with you, Harley before level 4 is not really very strong, whereas Lancelot at level 2 can definitely do more and have more impact than a Harley can. So here I just try to poke around, help my team as much as I can. And fortunately, Harley secures the first blood. I'm very low HP and I probably should be recalling, but the reason I don't is because I want to secure the XP from the minions. I see and notice that my teammates were invading, that's why I kind of walk up and try to help them. But I generally think it was a bad idea from me and I should have just recalled and not given them the kill because invading is always risky. And as you can see, the risk definitely was not worth it. Today's video is sponsored by Eldorado. If you're looking to top up your Mobile Legends diamonds for a much cheaper price, you definitely need to check them out. And you will also be supporting the channel by using my affiliate link in the description. If you do decide to check it out, don't forget to use code HAJUN at checkout for an even bigger discount. Guys, this website is 100% safe. Trust me, I'm vouching for them. If you encounter any issues, let me know in the comments. I got you. And thanks again to Eldorado for sponsoring today's video. The turtle is up, so I'm just going to go to turtle and try and help my team secure it. One thing I do want to mention is that if your jungler is not near the turtle, you should not contest it or go near it whatsoever because you're not going to secure it. You need retribution to secure that turtle. But I did see Harley walking up towards it, so I try and help him as much as I can. The issue here is Lancelot has a better retry secure. So leaving the turtle to 50%, or basically leaving the turtle to be retreat, gives us a lower than 50% chance to secure it. That's not good, and exactly we let that happen and Lancelot is able to secure the turtle. The best move would have been to not secure it altogether, but since my jungler was there and I'm the roamer, I have to try and help as much as I can. Just make sure that you're not feeding too much and overextending too much. Stay back and just try to taunt them with your first skill when you're playing Belleric until you get your level 4. Because once you get that level 4, you want to bait the opponents into getting as close to you as they can and try and kill you. As soon as you get low HP, the opponents will try to finish you off, and that's when you can ult and secure a kill onto the opponents. I just ulted Lancelot here and taunted him again. However, he survives literally with 1 HP. It's unfortunate my teammates just couldn't burst him. It wasn't enough. But yeah, that's one of the instances how you can use his ult now. Right, you can definitely chain it with your first skill. If you hit someone with your first skill and then you ult immediately, you're going to chain CC them into your ult, right? So that's really, really good. I noticed my Harley is getting invaded on the blue, and as a roam, it's my job to try and help him. I have to help him here. If I don't, he's just going to fall behind a lot. I noticed Grok was overextended, tried to taunt him, but he's probably going to get away, so I back up as well. Unfortunately, Lancelot dashes away from my ult and I tap it as soon as I get it back. But as you can see, Lancelot is very tough to deal with when you're playing Belleric because it's really, really difficult to catch him. And he can always just dash away from you when you least expect it. Turtle is coming back up again, the second turtle this time around. I'm going to take a look at Harley, and I notice that he's not going for turtle, he's going for the blue instead. This is good, because if we can get Lancelot to retry the blue, that means he won't have retry for turtle. This is actually one of the biggest things I focus on in my coaching. I've been coaching for over a year now. I'm a 300 plus star player, and I've helped players from Epic all the way to Immortal improve their decision making. I've also got a lot of great feedback and testimonials from players who've climbed after applying these concepts. If you want personalized coaching, where I'll review your gameplay, fix your mistakes, and help you improve faster, the booking link is in the description. Now let's get back to the guide. This is a good way to bait out the opponent jungler's retribution if you're in the lead. You can try and contest their buff, and once you see them red tree, you immediately go for the turtle and secure it. However, we're not able to do that here because Harley took too much damage and he's low. Because of that, he has to go back to farming and we're not able to contest the Lord. I'm waiting for the right opportunity to use my ult. I use it on the Benedetta when she doesn't have her second skill, and we're able to secure a kill onto her. With Grok and Benedetta dead, we have numbers advantage on turtle, so we start doing turtle and we secure it. It is also very risky to go for Lancelot's red buff over here. Firstly, because he has a better secure. Secondly, because it's too far deep onto the opponent's area, right? Into their terrain. And there's always risks with that. And in a situation where we can't afford to take more risks, where we're kind of winning, it's not a good idea to do that. I think it's a lot better if you just stick to taking his greens instead of going so deep for the red buff. Fortunately, things turned out well for us when we tried to go for the red and we didn't get killed, but it could have gone a lot worse if the opponents had taken immediate action. So don't go for the buffs if you're winning. It's generally a good idea to just go for the greens and take those greens. It's a lot safer to do so. I tried to ult Lance, but as you can see, he has a lot of dashes. He's quite slippery and he's able to get away. As for the build, you guys can see that I'm building Antique Cuirass first this game. The reason that I'm building this is because of Lancelot and Brody. Both of them are physical skill-based damage dealers. Right, so if they're physical skill-based damage dealers, you have to build Antique Cuirass versus them. And also Benny, right, Benedetta, she does physical skill-based damage. So I'm countering 3 heroes with this item. That's why I go with this item first, even before Dominance Ice. Because Dominance Ice is good versus anti-heal. It's also good versus team fights, right? But a specific item that already hard counters 3 of their heroes, if that's the first item you build in a game, that's going to help you out the most. Alright, moving on. I just head over to the bottom lane bush because I see Hanabi is pushing the tower. I'm just going to stand in the bush and give her vision. As soon as I leave, Hanabi keeps pushing, which is something she should not be doing. She should not continue to push the tower once I've left, because she has no vision and it's too risky for her, and there are no minions anyways. She kind of gets caught overextended, but manages to outplay the Brody and the Grok, which is honestly lucky in my part because it is solo queue, so I was lucky to have a good gold laner. But on the other hand, she is also very fed, which gives her the advantage. I saw Vixana was overextended in the tower and she was within my ult range, so I just ult her and secure a kill onto her since she was already very low. I see Lance heading my way, so I just place a first skill in his path of escape and try to get him. I think we're able to secure him, yes. We were able to secure a kill onto him because of that. So yeah, I kind of predicted where he was going to go with my first skill and placed it there, which is like the best way you can use it. We have secured the secondary tower in bottom lane and also pushed as far as we can. Now, since we have controlled that area of the map, our next control or our next objective should be to push mid. If we can secure mid, we will control more area in the map. And that's slowly how you want to kind of take over. Right? You always have to be taking over towers. You have to be destroying turrets to get that advantage, to get more control. And remember, if you reach a point in the game where you don't know what to do or what you can do, just push. Try to get more objectives. I saw that Lancelot was overextended and he was within my ult range, so I just ult him. But we just get comboed by Grok and then also Vixana. And I die as well as my Deroth. So that is definitely not a good trade. However, it's not too bad of a time to die. It's not too bad of a time to die because we will all spawn back before the Lord spawns. Right? So we didn't die at the worst time possible. The worst time to die is when Lord is about to spawn. Then you're literally giving the opponents a free Lord. But we died when there was like a good 48 seconds left. So I think it's okay because the opponents cannot take that much of a lead anyways, because our minions are pushing really well and they weren't able to secure any towers. So as long as they're not able to do any of those, Our debts, yes, obviously it's helping them catch up, but it's not that bad of a consequence. Or, we didn't just lose the entire game because of that. Since Lord is up, I'm trying to control the area around it, so it's my team has an easier time with it. Benedetta overextends, used her second skill already, and then dies to the Deroth. I'm waiting for the opponents to kind of dive in so that I can use my ult. We secure the kill onto the Lance, and now this should be 100% Lordable. We should be doing Lord here, especially when the opponent jungler is dead. Lord is like a must. After securing Lord, it is best to not take fights and fix the lanes, because you want to sync up all of the 3 lanes so that they're pushing together at the same time. That's ideally what you should do with Lord and not take unnecessary fights. Here, to be honest with you, our positioning was very aggressive since we weren't a 5, right? Our mid laner was in a completely different lane and couldn't follow us up if we took a fight, which would have been a 5 versus 4. And maybe could have been to our disadvantage if Grog decided to ult and Vixana decided to follow up. So we needed all of our teammates there. It worked out, to be honest, because we didn't kill anybody or we didn't die either. And the Lord was able to secure mid. But that's about it, right? The best thing would have been to just go with Lord and then try to engage. All 5 of us. That would have been the best thing to do. Grog gets a really nice ult here. And then I just once I come back to life, I just revitalize so that I don't die immediately. And yeah, Grog just kind of ulted. They used everything. The minions are pushing in and we kind of just end the game right there. Since opponents died, they didn't have enough people to defend it. And we had really strong super minion waves as well pushing. So that's going to help us out even more. So yeah, guys, in this video, I kind of showed you how you need to play Belleric. Remember, you have to use him as a way to counter engage. Try to peel your damage dealers and help them out as much as you can, because that's what Belleric is the best at. And he is also very good at versus attack speed gold laners, because they will just attack you and die because of your thorns, right? Because of your passive. If this video helped you learn how to play Belleric and just how to roam overall a lot better, please make sure to like and sub, as that would help me out a lot. Make sure to also join my Discord community, because I'm trying to grow my community and get to know you guys a lot better so I can make better content for all of you. I would really appreciate it if you joined. And if you guys want exclusive access to me or want to ask any questions to me whatsoever, maybe you have a question about a game, feel free to boost my Discord server, as server boosters will get access to Hajun's Inner Circle, where you are free to ask me any questions you want about the game, no matter what it may be, and I will answer you and help you out. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I genuinely love all of you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.